Hey y'all, out here at Alloy's Hot Rod Shop, and today I'm going to get an update on the 32 Ford giveaway car. It's coming along much quicker than I thought it would, but talking to Bobby this morning, he said that he'll eventually pull these guys off it to get some other things done, but right now I think it'll be a good time to do an update, so let me get somebody to run down to tell me a little bit about it. Toby, how's it going, brother?
Pretty good, Scotty. How are you?
Not too bad. Tell me, y'all are making some real progress on this car.
Yeah, we're getting along here on the 2013 Shades of the Past giveaway car. Just trying to get it roughed in, get it in some primer so we can get exhaust work and a few other things done on the car.
Actually, y'all are kind of ahead of schedule now. I mean, usually this thing looks like it's priority, but it doesn't need to be done till September, right?
Right. Well, we try to get ahead on this project each year to try to give us a little bit of time with us doing car shows during the summertime and missing some time in the shop. A lot of times it helps to get a couple of months ahead on the car, so we have the car done in plenty of time, and it gives our upholstery guy and our paint people and stuff like that
Right.
plenty of time to get their part done.
And what do you do? Come and cover this thing? I mean, you do it just like any other alloy hot rod. You cover it and fill, or come back and find your highs and your lows.
Yeah, we basically do it the same way as we do any other car. We do the gaps, fit the panels, fine tune everything. We may not do quite as much detail as we would, say, a car that we build for a customer or something like that. But at the same time, we also build the car to where it's as good a quality as anything else that we build out of here.
I got it because in the end, it's still got your name on it.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I should have expected, but I just guessed that. I mean, it's a giveaway car, so I don't want to say that you would cut corners on it.
Well, we don't cut corners. We don't necessarily go to the extent of detail work.
It doesn't have a lot of the options too that maybe some of the other ones
Right.
fanciness about.
Yeah,
It's more a basic hot rod.
It's a basic, simple car with a setup. Nothing fancy, nothing real expensive. But it makes a good car that somebody, whoever won the car, could get out and enjoy, drive it. Even show it some if they wanted to. It will be detailed that good to where you could take it to a show and enter it in a show just like any other car.
Right.
But we make it to where it's more of an enjoyable type car, to where the person that wins it can drive it, and treat it just like they would any other car.
I got you. What are you doing here? Is that something that you have to make the window feel better?
This car here, we put a different type of windshield on it. It's more of the original type windshield that kind of flips out.
Right.
And these bodies were made the top of the cows were made to fit more of a Duval style windshield. The original 32 Roadsters had a bead that goes across the top of the windshield that covers the gap between the bottom of the windshield and the body. Where these bodies don't have it, we have to go in there and build that bead into it.
Cool. So it's all just use filler to build that? Is there anything up underneath it?
We use the Z-glass, the hard fiberglass filler
Okay.
that we talked about. We use it on the Corvettes, and then we just come back and fine tune it with our body filler.
Cool. And then it's just pretty basic the way that you mount it to the chassis. I see you had to make some adjustments here, but you were telling me that those bolt holes, they'll line back up when you go to finish it.
Yes,
just positioning it out.
Some of the bolt holes we move them in to give us a little more room for the steel plates and the carpet.
Oh, okay.
And when you open up the door, it looks a little more. It looks more finished out when you have a straight line versus a cutout for a body mount bolt or something like that. That's just something that we do. It's not necessarily. You don't have to do it.
Right.
It's just a little detail thing that we do to every car that we build.
Yeah, and it shows because the details are what counts in the end. You got the fuel cell and the hatch lifter already in too.
Yep, fuel tank. Most of the mechanics and everything is done on the car. We'll have to mount a battery once we get everything, get the car finished and stuff, but we use just a simple battery mount on it.
You mount that in the back though, right?
Yes, we
Yeah.
mount it in the trunk. But right now, it's basically just doing body work and getting the car ready for paint and upholstery.
And then the chassis, it'll all be finished on it too.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like I said, we finish them out just like we would any other car. Where, a few things that we would make chrome plate, we make paint instead on this
Right,
car.
right.
It's still a, top quality car.
Sure.
We do everything like we would any other car here in the shop.
Cool. Man, I just can't believe how it's coming along. Like I said, knowing that it didn't have to be done till September, I figured that this one would be lagging behind. Now, what do you do? Come in and custom cut your holes for your gauges and all in there?
Yes, we actually fiberglass the dash in as a permanent fixture of the car. When it comes from Rat's Glass, the dash is optional to where you can mount it permanently or you can make it where it comes in and out. We like to mount it permanently. We go ahead and mount it, fiberglass it into the car, go ahead and do our body work to it to slick the dash, and then we come in and cut out our holes for our gauges and stuff. We haven't got the gauges yet. Classic Instruments provides the gauges for the giveaway cars every year, and each year they try to do something a little different. So we don't cut no holes until we know what we're getting.
Right. Cool. Well, brother, it's coming along, man. That's for sure. And they'll have drum brakes on the front or on the back and disc on the front.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good setup for with the weight of the car and the motor and transmission. I mean, it's not really going to have the power and the weight necessarily to justify the expense of disc brakes.
You can get away with running drums on the back.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of your factory vehicles are like that.
Sure. Well, back in the day, didn't this thing have drums all the way around it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll have a bumper on the back?
No. This is a highboy. It just has the roll pan on the rear. That's how we've done all of the 32s in the past. If we do a more traditional style car, normally you have the gas tank back here.
Oh, okay.
In between the frame rails.
Right, right.
But this is going to be more of a modern type car, I guess you'd say.
Cool. Well, Toby, I'm looking forward to seeing it done. I guess I talked to Bobby this morning. He said that he's going to have to pull you off on it the next couple of weeks. So things will slow down, but I think it was a good time to update it just to kind of show everybody the work that goes into one of these giveaway cars.
Oh, yeah. It's we try to get a jump on things every year because and it seems like it's always the last minute. We're still, putting the final touches on these cars, but we put a lot of time and detail into these cars, and you may it's not a $200,000 car per se, but it's still a car that is very worthy of.
You're going to be proud of it, that's for sure. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I know I would. I'd be proud to drive it around.
I'm with you. Yeah, no, anything you all work on, I'd be bragging as much as I could about it. So, well, cool, man. As always, I appreciate you letting me get a little bit of your time. Tell me about it.
Anytime, Scotty.
Thank you, Toby. Folks, there you go, the 2013 Shades of the Past giveaway car. It's coming along. Like I say, make sure if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe so that you can keep up with the build progress on this thing. So, anyways, hope you all have enjoyed it. Have a good day. See ya.